allegedly. I'm just saying.
But I'm still alive.
3, 2, 1, action.
And today, I have something extra special for you.
So, hello, I'm Saudi, and I'm back for another video, and I hope you guys are having a good time and welcome back to my channel. Guys, yes, I decided, you know what, it's time to do something of this nature for you guys, because guys, you guys have seen the world, especially with this pandemic that just occurred. You guys can tell we are still in the pandemic, but I realized something. If you have like a 9-to-5 job, you have a small business like me that is struggling, let's be real, you know, hardly getting people and stuff like that, you suddenly realize that your source of income, your source of livelihood is at stake. And I kept thinking about it and I was going crazy because I was like, oh my god, it's been almost 4 years. I'm trying to pay my rent, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to, like, I don't even keep $1 to myself. And I was like, wait, I cannot live like this another year. No, it just doesn't make any sense. If your life is not moving, you're living in a storeroom, you're still living like you've been living since you were, you know, flipping McDonald's and cleaning houses, since, you know, you started as a stylist. And I was like, that was many years ago, so why am I still struggling? You know, why am I still? And I said to myself, I was like, you know what, I remember the statement by Henry Ford that says, in order to change your life, you have to change your thinking, you know.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
That means if you do something over and over again and expect a different result, that will never happen. So I was like, okay, in order for me to have a different result next year, the years above it and all that, and to achieve my goals and dreams, I have to do something about it now, because I'm so done. And someone was like, oh, you have to go find a job and take a part-time job. I was like, I'm doing YouTube, I'm creating content, I'm running a business, like I'm always on the go, I'm always working to, you know. So I was like, I'm editing, you know, I'm a solopreneur, so it's like I'm doing everything myself. And I was like, okay, you don't even have even 12 hours in a day to go get a job, you know, 1 day a week, and then mingle with people that, and then with the pandemic you have to social distance, and then the scare, and then I live with someone that, you know, is high risk. And I said to myself, I was like, you have to find a way. What 2020 has taught me is that if you are not doing something else on the side, you are done for.
Did you guys hear that? I'm scared.
That's what 2020 has taught me. So I wanted to stay away from this video, but I watched Frederick Shen's video, I watched Troy's TV's video, and then I also watched Tommy Bryson video, and they kept talking about investment, and I was like, oh my god, what's that about? And then I remember that in 2017 I had asked someone to teach me about it, because they kept talking about it and how they make income from it, but they never taught me, because they know that if they teach me and I start making income, then I may move, you know, grow in life, and then I will not be in their world where they can say, oh, I'm so happy to just, you know, I want you to be yes, to keep them company. And I thought to myself, you know what, if you don't do it yourself, ain't nobody gonna be helping you. And it has always been that way for a very long time. You know, so sorry about all the rambling, but let's get into this video. So today I will be showing you guys what I've been doing for the past 2 to 3 weeks and why I've been a little bit AWOL from social media, and I'm sorry about it. One was that I've been editing a video, and you guys have seen the video. I posted it about 30-something minutes about the review, but I did another video and it got blocked and blocked 3 videos. So I was like, okay, whew. So now there is another secret project I'm adding to my portfolio. I am now officially an investor and a shareholder in about 9 to 10 companies. And if you guys want videos like this in the future, let me know in the comments below so I can do, because I'm trying to grow and I want you guys to see what the hustle. I'll be a hustler, so I want you guys to also see how I hustle. Okay, so I started with Acorns, which is an app, but Tommy Bryson's video, he said if you have savings, any kind of savings, as little as possible or as much as possible, and it's sitting in the bank, just in your savings account, you are losing money every day. So when I heard that statement, I was like, wait, what do you mean? He's like, because this money can be in an invest account or used to buy shares and stocks in different companies, and it can be yielding or building wealth, or there is also a risk that you may lose some of your money too. But it's better to take a chance than not take it at all.
So in reality, saving money does not make you money. It loses and it costs you money every single year as you keep saving and saving and saving.
And I was like, ding ding dong, I'm a solopreneur, I'm an entrepreneur. There is a reason why I made the jump about 4 years ago from the corporate world. I started working for myself 24/7. So in this video, I would show you guys my stocks. I would read them out because I have an iPhone, but my laptop does not have that. My laptop be a Lenovo, honey, that's what I can afford. So sorry, so I cannot put it on the screen, that kind of screen record stuff for you guys, okay? But I hope someday I'll be able to do that. And the app that I'm using is Cash App, and it's only on iPhone. So with that, there's no way for me to even do it. I cannot even put it on my laptop to show it to you guys. But in this video, I will tell you guys all the companies I am invested in right now. And
I told you I'd never give up.
when I first started with investing, which is last year, in bonds, I didn't even know what was bonds and stocks until I watched Tommy Bryson's video, and he said that when you have Acorns, it's mostly in bonds. So I was like, wait, there's something else. It's like, yeah, stocks, you know. Then he said Webull, there are all these apps, but you have to be a US citizen. I was like, hello, you know, you have to be a US citizen. You have to put your social security number and stuff like that. I was scared to put mine because I've just, let's put it this way, all Americans know your social security is, even US resident, permanent residents know, when you're able to work, even with authorization, you know you get your social security number. So as a result of that, you always have to protect it, because if someone gets your number, they can, honey, they can take everything you've worked hard for, because all they have to do is just put that number, honey, and all your details, everything you've shows. So today I will be showing you guys. So I started with Acorns, and when I started with Acorns, I started with $5 or $10. I think $5, and they were just putting all my changes every week, $5 every week, $5. And then I saw Tommy Bryson's portfolio of what he has, and I was like, wait, you know what, you know, from him I learned about, and I was never into investment, like I said, but when I saw it, he was like, and I was like, oh my god, he inspired me to take it to the next level and make money moves, and that's what I've been doing lately. And Cardi B says make money moves, so that's what I've been doing in behind the scene, because I have to find another avenue of making income, so that way I can get rid of the salon someday, and then maybe get a part-time job of 1 day a week while I'm working on my other projects like YouTube, you know, and investments and stuff like that. So I started with $5, then I increased it, and today we have, I will show you the Acorns one. I've started getting what they call dividend funding, or dividend income, where if the company makes any kind of profit, they'll give you maybe like $1 or 50 cents. So far I have made some couple of dollars, honey. It's better than nothing, because if I keep it in the bank, it will be the opposite, okay? So on my Acorns,
this ain't no allegedly.
Yeah, fingerprint. On my Acorns, I have this. In total now, I have, let's see, I now have, oh, okay. If you and you can also invite people, because when you do, they also give you stuff. So right now I have this. I don't know if you guys can see it. So it shows you. So yes, I got dividends, so it shows you the recurring. So I have that. I don't know if you guys can see. So I have $3,000 plus $3,090 something cents in the account for saving for the future while it's yielding more money. But the most important part of my investments now is now my stocks. I'm now also a stock, you know, shareholder and investor. I did not even know what those words were. Oh, you have to be bullish. I'm like, oh my gosh, all these testosterone people, you better stay there. I'm kidding anyway. So guys, I'm telling you guys this because I want us to, you know, take it to the next level and always find ways to make a living, honey. Okay, so that way, even when we are asleep, he said, how did he put it? Tommy Bryson said, even like when you invest your money, what happens is that even when you are asleep, you're making money. So you're working smart and not working hard. And I've been working hard all my life, and I was like, okay, it's time for you to start working hard and working smart. Okay, and that's what I'm now currently doing. Okay, and I will tell you guys on the other app that I'm using is called Cash App, and you guys will see it in the description also. Now for my Cash App, I would not show you guys its total, but I started with $1,000, right? Was it $1,000 I started with? Yes, but it has changed in the past 2-3 weeks because I decided, okay, my savings, I had to use like 50% of my savings and throw it into investments. So currently I'm invested. I'll tell you guys the companies I'm invested in. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it will show you a notification, and I must say this changes. This is the way for me because of it. I'm very sweet, and what I like about investments is that I notice that investment does not depend on your color or your skin color or your race or stuff, and that's what I like about it because with investment, they cannot discriminate you. You know, you cannot like, oh my god, I have to work so hard. Then someone that does not work hard would get the promotion because of what they look like. But with investment, you put the little you have and it works, and you can invest as little as $1. I was like, really? You know, when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, someone like me, like a Chihuahua, can also get into the investment world, and that's why I'm grabbing it by the balls. And when Tommy Bryson was like, okay, you know, there are the apps like this, check them, in his video I was listening, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm doing it too, you know, because I know that what I've been doing has not worked. It has not worked. It's been 4 years and not even $1 kept from the side to the side, like, oh, this is what I made from the salon. No, I've been using my savings to make up for the rent, because the rent is $530 something a week. So all the money I make just goes straight to the rent. And then the pandemic made even less people come to the salon, so which means I'm bleeding my savings. And I was like, okay, no, you have to find a way out so that way you can shut this down and nip it. Okay, so I will tell you guys the companies I'm invested in.
It's basically your money is literally just dying in a savings account, so keep that in mind.
So let's be real, now we have 5 more states that have now legalized cannabis and stuff like that. You guys know I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't do any of that stuff, but when I heard about that, I knew that I've seen people that smoke on the streets and stuff like that, and I know how people love that stuff. My friends that, you know, they tell me how it works on them. My sisters have also told me how it makes them feel, and they're like, try it. I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. But I do get the opportunity, the potential of making a living from dividend returns and stocks. So I'm invested in Aurora Cannabis, Palanta Technologies, AT&T, Apple, Bank of America, TJ Maxx. That was a mistake. TJ Maxx was an accidental share bot that I bought. I wanted to buy Tesla, but they had TT, and I just clicked on it, and I was like, oh my god, I can't cancel because the market was going on, so the market just took it like that. Then I'm also invested in NIO, and I'm invested in Tesla and XPeng. Okay, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm invested in 9 different companies, and now I also just added 3 more. So on Monday those should go in. Yeah, so on Monday I'm also getting investment into Amazon, GoPro, and Barrick Gold Corporation. So that will make it 12 companies. So I bought little shares there in all these companies, but my highest company that I bought from should be Tesla. Tesla is the highest, second to NIO, then next was XPeng, then after that was Aurora. So it's going in that order. So yes guys, if you feel, now this is the statement I tell people, I don't buy, when someone say, oh, can you buy me a meal, I'm like, no, I don't buy you a meal, I will buy you a stock, because I know that if that builds, that will be a gift that keeps on giving. So if someone wants to buy me a meal or buy me a gift, just buy me a stock. Buy me a stock, like, hey, use this and buy stocks for yourself, it will be a greater gift than a meal, you know. Because I'm not saying a meal is bad, but you guys know what I mean. It's always good to plan for the future, because you can, it's better, I put it this way, I'd rather teach you how to fish than just give you a fish. So when you give someone a meal, you're just giving them a fish. Why don't you give them a fish that keeps on giving by showing them how to fish? Okay, so anyway, what do you guys think? If you guys like some videos like this, let me know in the comments below, so someday I'll be able to reveal my portfolio. But officially, I am now a hairstylist, a salon owner, a college graduate, and an investor. Oh, and also a YouTube content creator, guys. Like I said, I hustle. Like when I'm not that person that will sit around and wait for someone to teach me A. Just teach me A and I'll learn B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And also, if you guys want me to show you a video of the stuff I've learned as a new investor from 2-3 weeks ago, let me know in the comments below and I'll do such video, okay? I love you guys so much and I cannot wait to see you guys soon in the next video. But you guys can tell that this, now that I've started investing, it has really given me this kind of even more positive approach in life, in the sense that I have something to look forward to, because I'm no longer, okay, just do my hair, this is all you know any longer. But I'm more than that, you know, you guys get me, right? So yeah, I always love to learn and love to expand my knowledge in this world, because that's how you survive and that's how you evolve. If you cannot evolve and adapt, you're fucked. Okay, so I love you guys so much, and yes, these are my investment portfolio, okay? And I must say, when I started with around $1,000 in stocks, but it has since changed over the course of 3 weeks, because I looked at my savings. I was like, okay, I worked so hard from that company to get the savings that have been saving me. Why don't you risk 50% of it? Risk it, because this salon ain't working, so risk 50% and see what happens. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, excuse me, no, this cannot be real, you know. And you have to pick the right stocks, people. You don't just pick any stocks, pick the right stock, because you never know what can happen, okay? I love you guys so much, and why I'm doing this is because my goal is, I would like to have a family. I would like to have 1 or 2 kids in the future, and I know that the way I live right now, I can't even feed myself. So in order for me to be able to do that, I have to have surrogacy or adoption, and all that stuff is money, a lot of money. So I realized, yeah, bitch, you have to step up your game. You have to step your pussy up, okay? So I'm kidding. Yeah, and I don't want to be a burden to anyone. Like, if I'm dating someone, I don't want them to see me as a, no, girl, I work too hard for that bullshit. Yeah, I'm Beyonce, if that makes sense. I am Beyonce, honey. I am Sasha Fierce. So you guys know what I mean. You guys get me, okay? Anyway, yes, that's what I've been doing. So when I thought about it, I was like, I don't want my child, you know, or my partner, if I'm married, to go through what I've been through. I want them to have a better version of me, and I want them to be like, bitch, we are living like this, you know. And I think this is a way. Investments, and right now I know that my investments are up by how many percent? 2.87%, and some of my investments are up by interesting. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. But overall, my investments are up by 2.8%, which is good, because that tells me that my investment is yielding a growth, and who knows what the future brings. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon in the next video, okay? And yes, this is what I've been working on. Yes, so when I'm not here, like a day or two, just so you know, I'm doing something behind the scene for you guys, okay? So that way we can talk about it, okay? But right now, my best, you know, my best stock that is doing very well is NIO. NIO is my best stock doing very well right now. NIO and Xpeng and Tesla, but mostly NIO. NIO, bitch. Woo! I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Bye, guys.
Cause I'm loving myself real good. Did you guys hear that? I'm scared. In a way that you never could.